Who actually needs a 28-inch electric fireplace with a rustic mantel in 2024, and who's just going to end up with a space heater that looks out of place? If you're eyeing this Dimplex Fieldstone unit because you want the cozy look of a real fireplace without the mess, the hassle, or the drafty chimney, the real question is whether it's worth the price tag for everyday use. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Most people buy an electric fireplace to warm a single room without turning up the whole house. That's where this Dimplex model shines. It's rated at 1,500 watts, which is enough to take the chill off a small living room or bedroom without blasting like a space heater. If you've ever woken up to a cold house and hesitated to fire up the central heating just to warm one room, this could be a smart compromise. It's not going to replace your furnace, but it's a practical way to zone heat a 150 to 200 square foot space when you're actually using it. The flame effect is where this gets interesting. Dimplex uses their Dimplex flame technology, which creates a pretty realistic flicker without the real fire hazards. I've seen cheaper electric fireplaces that look like a YouTube screensaver loop, but this one has a subtle depth to the flames and a soft glow that doesn't feel like a prop. It's convincing enough in a dim room, especially if you're using it as mood lighting rather than a primary heat source. The acrylic ice ember bed adds a touch of realism too. It's not going to fool a fireplace enthusiast, but it's a nice detail that makes the unit feel more intentional than a basic heater with a flicker effect. The rustic mantle surround is made to look like natural stone, and it's surprisingly convincing up close. If you're going for a lodge-style aesthetic or just want something that doesn't scream cheap plug-in heater, this package delivers. The pine finish on the mantle keeps it from looking too heavy or industrial, which is a nice balance. That said, if your decor is modern or minimalist, this might feel a little too rustic for the space. It's not a neutral backdrop, it's designed to be a statement piece. The remote control is a small but important detail. You can adjust the flame brightness, turn the heat on or off, and set a timer without getting up. That's especially useful if you're using it as a heater in the evening and just want to turn it off when you go to bed without crawling behind the unit. The timer function is handy too. You can set it to run for a few hours and let it shut off automatically, which is safer than leaving a space heater unattended. Now, the trade-offs. First, the heat output is modest. If you're in a colder climate or have a drafty room, this won't keep up with a real fireplace or even a powerful space heater. It's best for supplemental heat, not as a primary source. Second, the mantle is wide, it's 28 inches, which is great for a traditional look, but it might overwhelm a smaller room. Measure your space carefully before buying. Third, the flame effect is nice, but it's not dynamic. Some higher-end electric fireplaces have flames that dance more realistically, but this one is static in comparison. If you're sensitive to flicker or light patterns, this might bother you over time. Who should buy this? If you're renting, downsizing, or just want a fireplace look without the installation hassle, this is a solid choice. It's also great for seasonal use, think holiday gatherings or cozy nights during the colder months. The rustic mantle adds charm, and the remote makes it easy to use. If you're looking for a primary heat source or a fireplace that looks like the real deal, you'll want to look elsewhere. Who should skip it? If you need serious heat output, this isn't going to cut it. If your room is already small or your decor is sleek and modern, the rustic style might clash. And if you're hoping for a dynamic, ultra-realistic flame effect, you'll likely be disappointed. The price point is fair for what you're getting: a fireplace look with functional heat and a stylish mantle. It's not the cheapest electric fireplace out there, but it's not overpriced either. If you've been on the fence about adding some warmth and ambience to a room without the commitment of a real fireplace, this could be the right fit. Check it out on Amazon if it sounds like what you need. The link is in the description.